Jade, Michin, and B. Now Charlotte Flair never been competing against the reigning women's world champion. Ultimately, her own body would betray, advancing Liv to the finals. Let's send it back.
Thanks so much. Backstage with Alexa and BFAB, and then, of course, the loss. I mean, obviously, Charlotte is feeling after what you and your minions did to her last week. For your little friend, I'm sorry, but we get it. You and Charlotte have history. We all know.
Okay. Well, we can just get through. I can do whatever you want, as long.
If it even lasts that long.
The following is the first from Wwe Highlight Stage Champion.
Next tag team action here on Minions, BFAB, Michin, now. SummerSlam, second individual and comp. Well, inside the O2 Arena, Alexa Bliss teaming up for what appeared.
Alexa Bliss feels with BFAB and Michin and Jade. Alexa's thinking tonight.
Alexa!
Really a big Charlotte Flair fan. I don't know.
We'll see how it goes. If you are Jade Cargill, Alexa Bliss, and the woman that Tiffany Stratton.
Jade Cargill, the task is simple. Soften up your rise at Night of Champions. And also everybody else for weeks have called BFAB and me are baddies. B-A-D-D-I are capable of the high standards.
These will be the tag team tonight as Jade up and watch Tiffany Stratton go.
Boxing. Jade, I guarantee, is watching some sort of intense exercise to make sure as
off against Michin in this matchup. That dominated a lot of last year. Remember, a dip on the line. Then it's Saturday night's main event later in the. Oh, and a basement drop kick.
Caution Tiffany Stratton from resting. Most improved competitor in WWE.
Cargill has looked better than ever as a
certainty that Alexa Bliss will step into the ring. Tiffany Stratton, maybe, but she's going to have to prove.
Five-time women's world champion.
Sister Abigail. It has brought out of both me tag and BFAB.
She knows that the tag was made to
Miss Bliss, who just took down Michin.
Pick by BFAB to take control.
BFAB on the tag. And that can't be overlooked either. As a unit, as a tag team, then Tiffany Stratton. And that is making sure that themselves and Jade Cargill.
Either working both with Jade Cargill and, of course, by BFAB and a kick out by Bliss.
A test. You want to become great, it's essential of BFAB. It's about time she starts to realize.
BFAB was with the official, the veteran.
No doubt about it, and that could be a game changer for us. And your next move can take you very.
Bliss back toward their corner into a pinning.
I don't necessarily know that I agree with Alexa Bliss's. Does have tag team chemistry with Charlotte Flair. Whether into the ring with a full-time team like Michin and have chemistry with, it's not usually going to.
Moments ago, Tiffany Stratton. And look at it. I understand retribution and revenge and all that stuff.
I don't like it at all. Fab and maybe increase my chances of succeeding.
Down to tomorrow at Night of Champions.
Neck breaker. Whoa.
Is it enough?
For the counter.
She's one of the most underrated superstars on the line.
Before arriving here in WWE, she utilizes Bliss.
Michin missed the elbow drop. The Women's United States Champion. Tag made by BFAB. Tag made to Stratton.
Oh, what words if Tiffany brings this to
BFAB kick.
Riyadh. She may very well firing on all cylinders for the last few moments.
Resilience being shown tonight by BFAB. Leg and a kick out. Gotta wonder where her head's at when it comes to Jade. After what was a spectacular year and cover.
The last possible second, keeping the matchup alive.
Bliss and Michin. Bliss is not for Bliss sent into the timekeeper's area. Michin trying to get involved and Cargill's here. Stratton was back, turns it around. Pick up the win. losing to Jade Cargill tomorrow night.
And if you think for Tiffany Stratton this close by B-Fab after the assist beside the head of Miss Stratton.
Perhaps still a message to send. Taken out. Herself with Tiffany. One situation. And Green holds the ring. Most Chelsea Green, folks. But now, for you.
Tiffany Stratton's going to need the proverbial championship opportunity.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is the return of WWE. New superstar is on the scene in July 21st. Raw, it was Jimmy Uso and LA Knight.
Championships, and it told Solo before backfired in spectacular fashion with between the Tongans and Solo.
You see what happened to Jimmy?
We saw. And that's how to get dragged into your war. With Roman is tearing this group apart. This week, we told you to stay back out any gold around our waist.
That's that.
Solo. Me and Tommy.
Wow. You can't leave. You can't leave. Understand me? Nobody leaves me.
Venus Arena.
What time it is? Everyone is buzzing about this spectacle.
NYC.
Really heating up, and it started to get to a boiling point. Right? What might lead there. With the seconds ago, a tag team match.
With Alexa Bliss momentarily neutral for B-Fab to drive the United Chin, picking up the win. But in the moments, Cargill, B-Fab, and Me Chin until
things didn't work out for Chang in a 2-on-1 situation.
Stratton's challenger for Night of Champions.
Where's Nick? Where is Nick? The match.
You know what, Jade?
The Wwe Cruiserweight in the English Channel. Fraser!
He looks to win the AAA Cruiserweight.
Watching, keep your eyes on the sky. The best cruiserweight division in the world.
Before we get into this matchup, Corey, I do want to is left alone.
Made his bed, now he must attempt.
And here is Rey Fenix. The Phoenix wowed in a match that many call the match
a World Cruiserweight Championship from former champion. That his title was recognized. Phoenix vowed to be a fighting champion and has successfully defended against both former champions. One of the most spectacular matches of the night.
Phoenix. Nathan Fraser. For Nathan Fraser, he was born 14 miles off Jersey, the Channel Islands. And look at Phoenix caught by Fraser. And the title from Phoenix.
I don't have an answer for that because we got a momentary stale.
Former two-time NXT tag team.
Ray Fay.
And I'd be remiss if I didn't mention that into the second turnbuckle goes
by Seth freaking Rollins. We've seen him use it to. There aren't too many competitors who can match the
arrow press and a kick out at 2. Phoenix, Penta. They've been tag champs so
long to reach the pinnacle of this industry. Both
Rey Fenix is not only quick, he's not only
cat-like agility, some might say. Gary.
And Phoenix down on the apron at the champion. And now Nathan Fraser. Look,
Hero takes out the champion. Can Phoenix? Absolutely. We expect West Lucha. This is wrestling. This is the sort of. I got a question.
To your point, it allowed Rey Fenix.
Trusting me. I watch every second of this. And
somehow JBL's involved. Luchador matches.
You can catch us on.
JBL does have a bit of a lucha background.
In AAA. Vicious overhand chop. Hero top.
Phoenix sent across the ring. Phoenix.
Unbelievable counter by the champion.
First, Phoenix with an opportunity. Cover now is on the line. Phoenix knew he was in for a fight tonight.
We've said the same thing numerous times about Phoenix. Doesn't feel alive.
And look at that, Frazier.
To turn the tides back into his own favor. Stacks the shoulders.
Almost had
to expect this sort of resilience out of the...
But I think at this point you got to...
I actually like this strategy from Frazier. Lock in a deep control over the champion.
Dynamic, fast-paced style of Frazier, but as he... Cruiserweight champion Rey Fenix trying to ride on SmackDown.
Champion.
Oh,
wow.
What a back
ring by Phoenix.
Oh, and turns it into a stop. Can he put him away? Oh, neck break. And now it's
Frazier face first into the canvas. Fall by Phoenix. And kudos to
Frazier tonight against Team Dove. And man, these two deserve the arena in London.
WWE Tag Team Champ. That's on a successful title defense last week.
Dog, tell D, the hot tub.
And then now SmackDown has so many talented tag.
WWE Tag Team Championships, and on the line, winner takes all.
Is that what titles?
That's literally.
Judgment Day can have a title. Real hands.
Don't talk about the judge.
This is the way I talk.
No, it's not.
Then we...
Guys, we're good with...
That you would be here, but this is...
I'm Raw too, and by the way, are you stalking me? I got questions just like you do, but the difference between...
The Raku looks to dethrone Chip on the line as Lola Vice. EW.
Champions is tomorrow. It is to the United States, 8 o'clock on the with a special start time of 1 o'clock on the ESPN. And in that first hour, in the first hour, we'll get a championship opportunity. Main event, Jey Uso.
A special thank you to Pitbull, Neo, official theme song of Night of Champions.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome.
And there's a reason for that. He is into it thick.
Jim Uso, and the Solo wasn't there for LA.
He was trying to figure out what the hell just happened. Solo Sikoa.
Unfortunately for Jimmy, he had to eat a beat. Even so, that being the case, I think a little bit confused, if I'm honest. So with that being here, right about now, yeah.
Solo Sikoa's defense show up, and then Talatonga and Tomatom.
What sort of business did Solo?
Well, one of the reasons the MFT left is costing them business.
First of all, that's a little catchy. Down to this ring, it's been to attack me. Center of the ring, so I'm trying to wrap my... I don't know if you're taking Jimmy.
Okay, all right,
coming to take me.
Okay. If you're looking for a follow, if you watched earlier, but...
Okay. At the same time, my heart doesn't pump purple piss. You losing your family. If you ask me, down to the fold, right back into the bloodline. You want to stand around and listen to that crap? Lord over you, what you did on Monday. You might even be wondering, why?
Why? You... The group. I hate Jacob, the OCT, Roman Reigns.
I hate the whole, but like the bloodline.
You should hate the bloodline. Roman Reigns for every single thing he done to them. Jimmy, Jay. You honestly, he did way more to them. Right underneath, what you had the Jey Uso. That you're not just gonna go back and it's just different.
It's different. It's different because I have no family now. Friends. We can be partners and take out each other's back.
We friends. Before it's just me, you, day one, all that. But let me think about it for a second. Let me bloodline. Yeah. Have those. Do I probably need help? Standing next to me, watching my back. Because it's the only way I've ever known, and I can with everybody saying.
Night, but whatever it is, Corey, Solo.
There's been a lot of discussion about the officiating job you did.
Okay, look, I watched it back. I'll admit I retaliated, but I did what anybody else did. Nobody seems to get it around here except understands around here. But for what are good people? And now?
Well, to that point, you've had previous world title opportunities.
Look, Byron, I crash out backstage and it all started when I had a chance and I lost. I stayed good, Byron. I'm going to become the WWE champion.
Could be hours away from that redemption.
For one fall, introducing Brie Bella from North Champion.
Jacy Jayne, and it's presented by the new Sonic.
I hate the OC. Roman Reigns. I hate the OTC. Roman. I hate the OTC.
Saturday nights, New York City on July 18th. In the ring of the tag team, Lyra Valkyria Monday night before Lyra.
Representing Fatal Jane.
Doing battle with Fallon Henley and Laney. Jane would inevitably get herself involved. Caught red-handed and ejected for Brie Bella and Paige in this instance of Fatal Influence.
They're about to take over.
I was around NXT during Fatal Influence between Jacy Jayne and Paige, and is taking everything Paige built to the next.
For Paige, a homecoming here tonight in London. Number of family members, Jacy Jayne.
As we just saw, Jacy Jayne. However,
just want to remind her, free, eat Sonic.
Fatal Influence would definitely have an argument for a future. Not to mention bragging rights. Team championships alongside Brie Bella. And when she returned to the scene here in WWE at someone's expense.
Yeah, former two-time Divas, the Hall of Famer, Brie Bella.
Jayne tried her best. And a big headbutt rocks Jayne.
It's not done there.
Hey, house.
Jacy Jayne has not been able.
And Paige can feel us. The tag team champions are outnumbered by Fatal.
Love to tap out Jacy Jayne here in London. NXT Women's Champion, Tag Champion. And now a Fatal Influence. To the distraction. Jacy Jayne is no influence, providing the distraction.
Thrive off of being overlooked. The Wwe champion of all time, and she took that and you to the next level.
That's before one of the voices of, and ever since Jacy Jayne is, you can see here, she can engage in powerful strength.
A nasty text from Booker T, I believe he referred to her as. Page looking for the Page.
And Jane's able to just get the shoulder up. London looking to rally Page.
Seen Page win many matches with the Page turner on Monday.
Yeah, won the match in the tag match, but JC.
Oh, wow.
And JC.
To get too frustrated because Alan Henley on the outside shouting words of encouragement.
Hey.
Looking for the rolling
now into the corner.
Great escape by
and
Bree.
Bella knocked the leg off.
Fallon just Laney Reed's seen about enough.
Sage kicks out.
Heavyweight champions, Paige!
Feeding off the energy here in London. Big time one-on-one win.
For helping the Knicks win the NBA Finals, it was an unchanged. My fist keeps twitching at this sudden.
Shut up! Hey, where'd my guys go?
Hey, where is?
I don't know. Go find it.
And coming in hot. Stacked with July 16th through Sunday, July 9th.
Saturday night's main event. Don't miss your chance. WWEshop.com. Keep.
What's up? Especially good to see you. The timer that I used to run with.
We did used to run together. Shit, we all saw how that went.
Found Frankenstein and the Bride of Frankenstein.
And The Miz, the most must-see super beautiful wife's name is. This is a tragedy. Have you no coup? Toxicity's on the rise worldwide now. The kids.
Please welcome Kit Wilson, Evil Danhausen.
Next week, so I'm interested to see how busy.
This is dangerous, Michael Cole.
And I'm here to welcome you to the most Thousand TV. Hello there.
Awesome!
Kip Wilson! How do you feel about Los Garzas destroying? Absolutely, I agree.
Well, good. That's what Danhausen deserves.
Just like you needed J.D. McDonough on. How money does Danhausen actually owe these two guys?
Aren't going to stand for it any longer.
Well, on here, or where they're at. Well, Danhausen's got way back Cardona. He got shot too.
It needs to end sooner rather than later. And see, I've booked a tag team match. Dan, right now.
Well, great job by our. On a Friday Night SmackDown impromptu matchup, money out of Danhausen. Meanwhile, the Miz is wandering around like a member of the White. How about you go to an interview with him? That would be a
features into the front row.
Long Island in that whole electrocution bit. Oh, that's what Angel's doing. Knocked Danhausen off the apron. This is against Matt Cardona and Los Garzas now in control.
Knows in Danhausen's business is curious hero.
And Angel and Berto just stomping the head.
Angel and Berto reminding the world who they are, what they're.
May rue the day he decided to come out here and help. Miz and Kit Wilson are like human.
Afraid to wake Miz or Kit Wilson up. Because it might right price. Danhausen can do anything.
Angel and Berto with a. As much as I want to make fun of this, what they're doing, somebody's going to get hurt out here.
Miz reminds me of one of those action figures.
Tag. Here's Danhausen. Atomic drop, followed up by the clothesline. You're supposed to say very.
Rare miscommunication between those guards.
Oh, what a stop to the back. Pay for it.
From people who may have wronged them and
grab the chair from Angel.
Danhausen from behind.
Danhausen knocked down with that. Curtis Curse, oh my God! Danhausen!
You're gonna pay for this, Danhausen!
Danhausen!
And
Danhausen who electrocuted Let's take a miraculously Kit Wilson.
His instinct.
Either way, the curse. Very evil victory. Speaking of curse.
Thanks, guys. That when Gunther earlier, I spoke to Sami Zayn. Redemption. What's your reaction?
Mention that it's me, because I got screwed.
Well, I don't mean your win-loss.
Serious? Me twice. And as for tomorrow, what I'm going to tell him tonight.
And up is Jade Cargill. You got. Hey folks, for the second time this week, WWE, we have had special guests all week long.
Boxing, that is Aaron McKenna, who'll right now via Ticketmaster.
From the theater at Madison Square Garden, class boxing action. Upgrade your fight night. World champ, the WWE superstar, live now at Ticketmaster.com. Speak.
Well, the women wants the WWE Women's Championship. The genius of the sky.
Live for the Queen of the Ring and King of the Ring finals.
Pledge your allegiance.
Get your for one fall. Chelsea.
Green and her persistence.
Well, this is a wrestling match where Chelsea is in for a rough night because there is a storm mood tonight.
Yeah, but don't count Chelsea and perhaps that anger.
Is coming.
Florida. Shane.
Hours away from Night of Champ Tiffany Stratton to win the United States. Jade Cargill's strategy, putting Nisha and B-Fab. However, the anger by Cargill couldn't match up with Tiffany Stratton.
Look in the eye for battle tonight. And I think this take out some of the frustrations I'm feeling tonight, States Champion Tiffany Stratton.
Well, remember what happened to Cargill. All bets are off.
That is showing a display of dominance at the
What does she have to do to have a chance against?
Chelsea knows how to circumvent win the power game against Jade Cargill.
And of course, it's a different Jade Cargill than even the person who won.
Wholeheartedly, I think Jade Cargill is a far more. Seems like she's heating up at the right time.
Her time of the year, Corey. Remember, she's the reigning.
Oh, sweat.
Fall away slammed tonight. Green trying to create space, and she gets States champion. Oh, what a choke slam. And now Cargill just.
Chelsea Green.
It's just a oozy.
Cargill, notice she's out here all on her own.
Cargill.
Listen, that's what Chelsea are. Utilize the experience advantage.
And moved out of the way, and Cargill went into the corner. Not quite sure how effective they were.
Yeah.
And launched out to the apron by Cargill. Missile drop kick.
Can't just neglect the Patriots.
Oh.
Chelsea Green with.
Look at. Went for the pump kick. Chelsea moves out of.
Cargill staggered.
Bang!
Green.
Good night. The new United States champ.
Cargill.
Because a storm is a.
And anyone else who dare.
Well, looks like Tiffany's going to repay the favor.
The Bliss alongside the United States champion. Cargill's going to get the last lap.
Fight underway.
The upper hand.
And Stratton and Cargill. 3-on-1 attack.
Team match that kicked off the night.
Be a matter of time, a matter of before Jade.
A rough night for you. Your family left you. Feels like you're all alone.
You gonna help me? Like how I helped you? Good luck.
Take a look at the steel cage match on Breaker. Ladies and gentlemen, programming notes now. The countdown show starts at 11 on ESPN. Night of Champions, the first hour Queen of the Ring tournament finals will be also at Night of Champions. Rollins.
Opportunity to finally close Braun Breaker. Locked inside
the ring finals will take place on ES World Champion Liv Morgan. The women
have been at each other's throats all night. Tiffany Stratton defense
again on ESPN, the first hour of the Jey Uso. Somebody's going to write their
disputed WWE Championship. Two challengers. The ring general
event on the line. Trick Willie with Trick Willie. Jackie Red.
Thanks so much, guys. Earlier tonight, Ricky Stinks.
Look, Ricky Stinks. Let me explain something to him. Be past you. But guess what? Congratulations. You just earned yourself a tricky approach from the front. So you had to hit the man from the back.
Me and Ricky on the same level. Look here, Ricky. Smooth flash. Now you're in the ring with Trick Williams. Smoother than you. I'm prettier than you, Ricky. There's nothing night of Trick Williams. Let's talk.
Contestant scheduled for one fall, Japan.
Champion in her own right.
Time for Julia. Associate Kiana James. Night SmackDown. Live free, eat Sonic. Meanwhile, the beautiful
from Sioux City, Iowa.
I want to take everybody back to SmackDown. A few alliance that was formed between Kiana James,
Julia, to help her win her Queen of the Ring. Backfired in terrible fact to take out her frustrations on Julia, who was for the Tejana bomb for her troubles. What was once a mute had enough and put her hands.
Referee Kiana James with a kick now to Julia. To get Julia a number of opportunities, including a
proper in-ring skill set. These two official relationship.
What Julia was accomplishing, Kiana James, Julia did. Now James bounced.
He's going to hold the power advantage in this matchup and depth of skill set.
Tremendous athlete, 6 All-American NXT Tag Team Champion. Julia's got that mixed choreo, that
well-versed in submission skills, striking ability.
By Julia, cover now, hook of the leg on James.
Yeah, it took her a while to really get her feet under her. Struggled for a bit, but now it seems as though expense of Kiana James.
That headbutt just Kiana James moves out of harm.
Let's go, come on, get it back, come on.
If you're Kiana James, do you take a count-out victory?
On to whatever's next.
And vicious side that we've seen from Kiana.
Unkind things to Julia. It was Julia who...
This relationship is blown up, much like we...
Something in the water here in London.
Well, I think... And now James.
That the nature of the business relationship decided it was no longer beneficial. So
years, right? The one thing we always learned about her.
Don't put words in my mouth, Cole. I happen to think...
I'm not saying she's not a good. None. Back up.
Big right hand.
But again, I mean, she get for it.
It was rhetorical.
No,
I didn't think you actually expected me to.
Rhetorical question.
Oh, okay.
I'm a journalist.
The WWE superstar alongside Keith.
Helping Julia. Julia trying.
And I think it's about time you give a little more credit alongside Julia because of Julia. Or
100%. All the matches I've called her for opportunity to show off here. Julia just delivered a missile drop kick to Kiana. Delivering a right hand to the former.
Based on the difference in experience between these, Julia, who's more conditioned to something like, goodness, just uncorked a right elbow on the kick from Kiana.
And now Wwe.
James and a second.
And this is what Kiana had to.
Up and around we go. Beautiful head scissors takeover.
Kiana James.
My God.
A nice back suplex and into the cover now.
She should have a pretty good idea of what. Trying to scalp Kiana James, Michael Cole.
Off the top rope, Kiana James gonna meet her there.
Uh-oh!
Sent to the middle of the for the win. Kick at it.
Wait for Kiana James to be able to pick up a win over my own.
Doing a pretty good job of that now.
Kiana looking for a scoop slam. Dan Engler.
Kick out at 2 by James. Kiana down. Go.
Early.
Very clear. She kicked out before the 3 count. Great. She whips Julia into the corner.
Across her shoulders and, oh no, you say that again.
Second row. Bomb. And up. By Julia. Go, the Northern Lights bomb.
Here is your win.
Julia.
Weight off the shoulders of the beautiful into the rearview mirror. This is where it almost nearly through the ring. Arrivederci. Viking Kiana and picking up the.
Behind.
Is that? Yes. Was it?
Remember, Julia was.
Night SmackDown just got a Gotch style. Welcome to Friday night.
Glamorous style.
Relax, Cole. Are you blushing over there?
Sets into a triple threat match at Next.
All smiles tonight, but to undisputed WWE Championship in a triple threat match.
Triple threat rules.
What do you want to talk about?
Champions. First, thank you who have supported me, and I appreciate you. I'm here because I needed to tell you that it might even mean at this point. Last week, with me as guest referee, I was provoked. Yes, I was pushed. Cody. So I should have been better. I regret striking the WWE official WWE Championship. Oh, was it a mistake? It was a mistake, okay? Wrestle for the WWE. Need you to know how I wanted it. I never wanted to be free. You guys asked me. This is not. This is exactly the WWE Championship, the richest against me, that I don't even have to be pinned. Things are sure looking up, Sammy. That thing that's just laying. You're not. Sammy, you exhausting in the blood for me. What are you expecting me just to, this works. You know something that Kevin Owens. Oh, because there's two main differences. I said what he meant and stabbed me in the... At least Kevin Owens has... Once and only once. Oh. If it wasn't for me, Gunther would... The only reason you are WWE hands and knees thanking WWE Champion right now is because of me, and WWE Champion will also...
Phone in hand, Michael Cole. I don't think Gunther's in
the fact that this is a triple threat match. Way seems to be in some.
You say that, Michael Cole.
What is that? What is all that? And was it not? I is winning what's rightfully mine. Sammy's right about one thing. Being right now, and you. But Sammy, gonna leave Night of Champions with the. And let's be honest with each other. But as a wrestler, because let's face it, you night as the Golden Boy walk into SummerSlam facing
of the ring tournament against Oba facing SummerSlam.
Jey Uso's been WWE Championship to bring the gold, sure, but it's the back hole.
No. What? Hey, we're gonna keep it short. It's my ticket to SummerSlam. When I look though, you say you easy to find. Oh, Sami Zayn, you my dog, but if you you get no mania for the World Heavyweight Champ.
Oh, and Gunther hurt enough. And a kick to the face. And Cody and here's interesting. Former tag team champions at SummerSlam.
WWE Championship.
Jey takes advantage of the distress. And now the two men who face off.
The ring general flattens him.
If Gunther wins, Nova wins.
Oh my God.
Looking for his first W or the current champ. Cody and Oba have some be king. Who will be double in just hours at WWE was in London, England. Main event at the end of the night. Saw the three men.